I'm gonna be 31 in December, so by the time I, hopefully, fingers, all legs, fingers, everything crossed, I'll be 31, which is crazy. I don't know how that's possible. You know, I have just continued to fall more and more and more in love with this sport. I continue to set these goals that I am determined to achieve, that I want to achieve, and different experiences that I want to have. So the goals for me started to shift as I got older, where it didn't, you know, of course, point blank, anytime, we're a competitor. Anytime you go to an event, you want to win. You want to be on that podium, you want to hear your national anthem. That is like base. Like, no matter what, that's goal. But on top of that, those goals were, especially in the last 4 years, started to be a little different. So for me, it became the first year after the Olympics, our US championships were in San Jose. I, in 2018, had the worst skate of my life, and I didn't make the 2018 Olympic team. And I, no offense to the Sharks, hated that rink. And I was like, I never want to go back. I was like, I had so much trauma. And at that point now, 5 years later, the US championships were going to be back in San Jose. And there was a part of me that was like, I don't want to live and be afraid of that place any longer. I don't want to hold on to that. I don't want to have that trauma, that frustration. I don't want to hold on to those memories anymore. And so it started out with like, I looked at my coach and I was like, okay, let's do nationals. I didn't do the full season. I just did nationals, ended up second, wiped that slate clean, competed at the World Championships, ended up fifth. And I was like, huh, we kind of did a half season. That was manageable. And I was like, okay, so the next year I continued to do a lot more shows. I worked professionally. I got to do some media. I got to do, I choreographed a couple of the other skaters' programs and coached a little bit and traveled. And so my season shifted a bit. And I was like, okay, let me try another kind of partial season. Ended up second at nationals, went to Worlds, ended up fifth. And I was like, huh, okay. And then it became, the next goal was, wait, the next year the Worlds are in Boston. Like, wait, I've never done a home Worlds. The goal was like, oh my gosh, how could I give up? Not saying give up, but how could I stop now? Like, there's a possibility that like I could compete at a home Worlds. And I was like, I know that if I walk away now, I'm gonna look back and regret the fact that I didn't even give it a shot. Whether or not I achieved it, I was like, I will look back and it will like haunt me.